Alright, welcome back. That is the newest single, No Requiem, from our guest today, Pastel Faces. That single was released on March 29th, and that is part of their newest EP, Blossom, coming out on May 19th. A nice birthday present to yours truly, I guess. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we did it on purpose.
Perfect.
But yeah, go ahead and go around, introduce yourselves, and what you do for the band.
Hello, my name is Jono, and I do vocals for the band, specifically screaming vocals.
I'm Taylor. I play bass.
I'm Antonio. I play guitar and sing.
And I am Dylan. I play drums.
Very nice, guys. So just real basic question to start us off. What was like the start of your guys' journey together? What brought you all together?
So me and Antonio have been playing music together forever now, it seems like. And we went through a ton of different bands that just didn't work out. And then we found Jono on the Facebook. And after that, we needed a bass player, and he knew Taylor. And it worked out really well because they're cool.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
We found like half the band. I think they kind of suck, but it's whatever.
Yeah,
it's
right.
50% of the mean. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, and I'm upset that we did start a little late because you guys had like a fun stream of consciousness going before we got started today with the phone numbers and
God.
Oh, we have a lot of
Yeah.
tangents
We
we
can
can
bring
go.
that up.
Yeah.
That's the
We'll go
nice.
off.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about this band. We managed to go on like 6 different tangents within an hour, so you will get a lot of great content out of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll keep rolling.
you know how Game of Thrones, there was like at any time 8 different storylines?
Mhm.
That's every band practice.
Yeah, literally.
I was about to say, like, I'd love to sit in on band, but just watch, like, they didn't play an instrument for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
that's essentially how that happens.
Sometimes.
But they were talking about like American versus Irish butter making processes. It was very weird.
Okay, I have something that we can talk about. Did you know that every dog is Larry David?
What? True. True.
Taylor, is your lock screen still? Larry?
No, it's not that.
Oh, you bitch.
I have the picture saved still, though.
Absolutely send that to me. I'll put it up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but for some reason Taylor just started saying Larry David has that dog in him, and now every dog we see is just, oh my God, it's Larry David.
It's Larry David.
Yeah,
that's
we were
that's an
taking
ongoing thing
photos.
now.
Yeah.
Does Larry David have that dog in him still?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
Of
100%.
course.
Of
Is that dog
3,000.
divorces or?
No.
No.
Never.
I mean,
Never.
maybe.
No, never.
We all have 2 dogs and
Yeah.
one's always
Yeah.
divorced.
Everyone there are 2 dogs.
So.
Are you guys all? I know you guys are local to Seattle, but is that where all of you guys are from originally, or did you kind of just move here from different places?
I'm from here originally. The rest of these guys, well,
Yeah, I'm
Taylor
from
from
here.
here.
I'm from Utah.
So.
I'm from Oregon, so
Okay, so
got-
yeah, northwest adjacent,
yeah.
half of you, and then the other half like in Seattle.
And I'm in the
Yeah,
Southwest.
I grew up
originally.
in Kent, and then I lived in Puyallup for a little while, and then the past year and a half is the only time that I've really lived like in the city of Seattle. I live in Queen Anne now, but I'm kind of well traveled. I lived in Oklahoma City for a month and a half.
He's a citizen of the world.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call me Mr. Worldwide. Nobody else has ever taken that title.
No,
Nope,
you need to
never.
trademark that
I
before
should
anyone else
probably
hops
do
on that.
Yeah.
Start screaming Dale before songs.
I don't know what you're talking
Good
about.
bit. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, Utah. So I got that and Idaho confused for some reason. I
Oh, it's
apologize.
all
Yes,
good.
you're Southwest Utah. What part of Utah? Was it close to Vegas at all, or were you just like, out in
No,
the,
I
out
was
in
in
ether?
I was closer to Salt Lake City in a town called Park City, which
Okay.
is a very wealthy part, but that does not mean that I am wealthy, and I just want people to know that.
Are you familiar with Skinwalker Ranch?
Yes, I am. Oh my God, how do you know about that?
I love that weird bullshit.
So Skinwalker Ranch is a nudist ranch.
Ooh.
That
Oh,
is
that's
out
not
in
the
the middle.
Skinwalker
I was
Ranch.
thinking about a totally
different
different thing.
Oh,
That's not the Skinwalker Ranch I know of at all.
I might not be Skinwalker Ranch that I'm thinking of then. There is a ranch near my town, though, that is a nudist ranch, and they just live there, in the nude.
Skinwalker Ranch, the one I know of, is a place where like weird paranormal shit happens. There's like hauntings and alien sightings.
Oh,
and-
no, I'm not familiar with that one, though.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
thinking about the nudist ranch.
I know that one's in Utah. That's the only reason I
Yeah.
ask. The guy that owns it now is a big time Mormon.
Yeah, Mormons do tend to own everything out there.
It's true. He's a real estate dude. He loves property.
Fuck property.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, what would you guys say is like some of your like musical influences? Like, what kind of influences you guys together and separately? Like when you came into this.
I essentially started off with because I've always listened to a lot of Silverstein, and then Dylan kind of got me into listening to Counterparts, and then from there, the whole melodic hardcore thing became a huge aspect of like what I write. It's just fun, and then it's just honestly, for me it's just mainly Silverstein and Counterparts.
Yeah, at this point, I'm all about Counterparts. It's my whole personality. I am that guy.
Literally, only
And
listens
I'm
to
annoying.
Counterparts. He's annoying about it.
That's not all I listen to, but
He also listens to Comeback Kid.
He
I
does
also
listen
listen to Comeback Kid. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. He does, and the home team.
yeah.
It's essentially like whatever I listen to that day, I will easily be like persuaded to want to write something similar. It's just like a
Antonio
thing.
really likes Neck Deep too.
Nah,
Yeah.
but it's just like I'll listen to like whatever I listen to that day. I'll be like, maybe I can write something on my own in that kind of like sense, and then shape shifting, and then I'll just kind of meld some stuff together.
Yeah,
So-
for the longest time, every one of our songs was just I would send Antonio just a bunch of different bands,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, "Okay, I wrote this like that day," and it's like
It's just a smorgasbord of whatever you sent them.
literally,
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I'm probably the one in the band that doesn't really listen to the genre that we play for the most part. But like I like Pierce the Veil, which I've had a lot of people compare us to.
Yeah, I was gonna say like definitely the lead vocals for sure, like very
Yeah.
reminiscent.
Yeah.
That was like probably one of the first bands I listened to when I got into the scene. Otherwise, I kind of tend to listen more to like a little bit of EDM and rap here and there. So like Denzel Curry, JPEG Mafia, Porter Robinson,
John Mayer.
John Mayer. I love John Mayer.
Brockhampton.
Rascal Flats.
Brockhampton.
Yeah.
Rascal
Oh my
Flatts.
God, yeah, Rascal Flats is
Yup.
my fucking shit, dude. I'm gonna go see them when they're on tour one day.
Yeah, Shania Twain was here last night, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't listen to the genre, but you gotta show respect
It'd
for
just be
Shania
fun.
Twain.
Yeah,
It'd just be a
absolutely.
fun show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Taylor.
I really don't do a whole lot of writing all that much, but when I do, I think that the biggest thing that really inspires the way that I do any bass lines is like NoFX and Rancid, and the way that they do like cool, fun, bouncy bass lines that don't really necessarily follow the rhythm guitar, but still follow like the same scale, and musically it follows it, but kind of runs off on its own to stay a little bit more independent and stick out in the mix a little bit. That's when I do write bass lines. Antonio kind of follows the same principle when he writes bass lines as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
Yeah.
Are you guys like into like music theory and stuff, or is it more free form, kind of just how it feels?
Freeform.
Yeah.
Not mostly freeform.
I have like a minor understanding of music theory, so I can follow along when people start talking about it, but I don't have an in-depth knowledge of it. I can't be like, oh yeah, I'm writing in a Lydian mode or anything like that. I have no idea. I can, if you tell me what notes to play, I can figure it out.
I think if anyone in the band has an understanding of music theory, it's gonna be Dylan. No.
No.
Oh, I thought you did for
No,
some
No,
reason.
I had to take 2 classes in college, but it left as soon as I like.
I tried to take.
It's like high school Spanish. How no one that took Spanish actually knows Spanish.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like that.
Yeah, but that's also because they teach you colonizer Spanish, not
Yeah,
real
true.
Spanish.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
they taught me colonizer music theory.
I tried to take music theory in high school because I wanted to try to understand it, and then I took the music teacher was like, "Hey, so I'm gonna have to ask you to drop this class because everyone in this class is way more advanced than you." Because they were all like orchestra kids or band kids and shit like that. Kids who have like already been playing instruments and shit, so who already know how that shit works. And so I was like, cool, I'm just gonna take a free period.
Mm.
Are like people who are too into music theory kind of like have a bad reputation in the genre?
Yeah.
Are they kind of like those guys?
I don't think so. I just think that everybody who understands music theory wants to play something that's actually harder to play.
Yeah.
Or like actually more like musically
They
complex.
started off advanced to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's.
Not fair.
Because when he was pointing to you saying like, "Oh, Dylan's super into music theory," he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Shut up.
No, because I was literally just thinking, yeah, I know enough to like set up our recording sessions in the time signature.
He keeps
Like,
us,
that's, like,
he keeps us
wh-
in check for sure.
He does.
Mhm.
That's
'Cause
all that I know.
If it wasn't for him, we'd all be chaotic and get nothing done.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day about everyone's role in the band, and I don't remember what these two got. He's the dad, and I'm the wild card.
Yeah.
You're the Charlie Day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hardcore.
Now who's the Dennis?
Dennis? Oh,
We
that's
don't have
Taylor.
Taylor.
That's
No.
Taylor.
It's Taylor.
That's Taylor.
It's Taylor.
Don't do that shit to me.
Taylor. You knew it was gonna be you two.
I know.
That's
I
why you
know.
said none of us. None
That's
of
always
us.
the
it's
thing.
not.
Like,
Taylor.
if you don't
No
think there's a
Dennis.
Dennis, you're the
You were the
Dennis.
Dennis. Exactly.
Taylor,
way.
here's the thing. you have become known within the band as the guy who all the older ladies like. So
That's
you're
not Dennis.
I know,
That's not
but
Dennis,
that's the
but
closest
that's-
thing we have.
That's fucked up, man.
I mean,
A blessing and a curse.
wait, okay,
really.
so
Yeah.
then who's Mac in this whole shebang?
I would like to be Mac.
You want to be Mac?
I would
But
love
you-
to be Mac.
I don't think you get to pick.
I would
I don't
like
think you
to.
get to say I would like.
We're
to.
I mean, I don't
That's a
think
very Dennis thing to do.
I don't think
It's
Antonio
also a
really.
Mac thing to do.
I don't
Doesn't
think
leave me.
I don't think Antonio really fits in the Mac dichotomy though.
True.
Yeah,
Is he the D then?
maybe.
Or do you want to be the Frank?
I don't know. Whatever they want to pick.
I don't think Antonio really has.
He's like Cricket, actually.
That's mean. Antonio, we're gonna get you hooked on drugs.
Oh no.
It's good for the every behind the music needs the
Johnny
guy
Craig.
who did- yes, they
Johnny
need the
Craig.
cricket.
Oh man.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank
It's
you very
worth
much.
it.
Thank you for your service.
It'll be worth it.
So far I've seen you guys personally twice, both times at the Funhouse, both times very, very good shows.
Thank you.
Thanks.
you.
Lots of dudes kicking each other, which I
Yeah.
feel is like a gauge of a good indie show. Have you guys ever had just like any absolute disasters, like just where nothing went right that day?
Sound wise.
really.
Not really.
I think the biggest one that we might have had was the last time we played at Elko. Was like we couldn't use our backtracks or
Oh yeah, there's a lot of times where like either I forget my laptop with the backtracks or like the cable that I have that runs from my laptop to my interface is old and garbage, so it doesn't actually like connect all the time. So if the bass on stage is too much, it'll like wiggle it loose and then we'll lose them halfway through. But like not really anything that's like been awful.
yeah.
Like we've made
had-
it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst thing, me and Antonio were talking about this earlier today, the last time we played Elko's main stage, his
Yeah.
pedal board was creating too much feedback for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah,
we had to
because
plug
for
back
some
into the
reason
amp.
Elko's in like a weird bowl
Yeah.
really
that
bad.
like just has so many like so much ground noise. And
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
but-
like, my pedal board's essentially like my extension. Like if I don't have it, it feels weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that was probably the most like stripped down version of our music that we've played live.
Yeah, because we had no backtracks.
No backtracks, no pedal board. It was
Yeah.
just like bare bones.
Kind of get
basic.
it together
Yeah.
Mhm.
with what we got.
Mhm.
So
I mean, struggling with tech is a very dad thing, so
Yeah.
you did come through the
True.
yeah, thanks,
True.
Dad.
And I wasn't working in IT at that point.
Nope.
So
True. I mean,
I was safe.
that won't help me when I forget stuff.
Oh,
Did
so
you
you do
try
have a tech-
restarting?
Yeah,
Try
yeah.
plugging
Just
it-
turn
plugging it back in.
Yeah.
You do have a tech guy on the podcast today, then, because
Yeah.
Taylor works in IT.
This is where I take over, actually. So here's the investment strategy of the month.
Buy lots of silver.
Buy lots of silver and
Silver?
free Andrew
Yeah,
Tate.
silver.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He's
Don't
free
free-
now, and he's
no,
not
don't free.
poison.
Is he free now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wow.
shaved
Yeah.
his
We do not
shitty
endorse
hairline.
that at all.
No.
I just want it to be known.
On the record, Pastel Faces is very much anti-Andrew Tate.
Yes.
We're very
Put them in shirts.
anti-misogynists. What are you laughing at?
Put that on shirts.
Not top G.
Sure, this is
Not-
Pastel Faces,
not
and it's got
top
a
G.
and it's got a picture of Andrew Tate with like a circle with a line.
Yeah, really.
We should
That's
put
the
that on a
whole
shirt. See, now that we're putting this out into the public, now we have to make
No, we
this a
don't.
shirt.
We
Yes,
should put
do.
kinda G.
Kind of
Moderate. Keep it very moderate.
moderate G.
Yeah.
Upper middle class G.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
to mid class
Let's,
G.
let's be
Yeah.
real.
I don't think anyone in this band is upper middle class.
Coach
No.
seats G.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
jeez.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, I know you guys have a story behind your latest single. Would you guys like to tell us what the influence was behind that?
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Absolutely, your favorite Final Fantasy, I'm assuming.
Not mine.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. Jono loves Final Fantasy.
I
VII.
love Final
He's
Fantasy.
totally played it a million times.
Yeah.
Knows the entire story and didn't quit playing the remake halfway through.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the
I heard it wasn't even the full game.
yeah, it was
know.
just part one. It was
It's
I've
only-
only
never.
the first
So
half.
It was
I
a
just want
remake.
to. I want to put this on the record. Dylan was being sarcastic. I have never actually played the original, and so I don't really know much about Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
So this goes
so-
to me.
It's
Yeah.
Antonio.
It's
He's
Antonio.
yeah.
the weeb.
He's
Well,
yeah.
my brother actually played the original one like years back, and then the remake came out. I started playing the remake, and then I went back to play the original one. Thankfully, it was on the Switch, so that was
Nice.
kind of cool. And then yeah, so the origin of that song is just in the time frame that I was playing that game. I decided like to make it a song, and me and Dylan were doing like this there was a contest
Yeah.
that we were trying to enter to get some like free shit, and I figured that would be like the best time to write something. I wanted to nerd around with that, so. And that's
Yeah, it was like a no pressure, like really like we don't have to write something that we're actually gonna use
yeah.
thing. But then the song ended up being really good, so we're like,
Yeah.
oh okay, yeah.
I wrote it in like less than a week. I was
Yeah.
like, at the same time, I wanted to challenge myself. I'm like, I can write a song in less than a week. I'll just do this.
Yeah, Dylan showed it to me in the car one day, and he was like, "Look at this song we wrote for this songwriting contest." And I'm like, "We're using this, right?"
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, "I don't know, but we can." And
We
I was like, "We
can.
better fucking use it because it's fucking sick."
And then I surprised Dylan with the rapping part.
Yeah,
You surprised everybody because it's just so
It's out of
random at the
nowhere.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't surprise me.
but we like to.
I didn't. I wasn't in the band when they wrote it, and so when they showed it to me, it was already there, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. This fits, I guess. Let's
It was
go."
just the norm
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Early on, when we started playing shows, we did say it was about Final Fantasy VII, but we've decided to switch it up now and use
Yeah.
different.
He
games.
picks a different game every time.
Yeah.
He's been banking on Goat.
Yeah, he's been
Goat
making
Simulator.
Goat
Goat
Simulator.
Well, we played with Goat Sanctuary last time. So
I guess
that felt like.
I was gonna say, like, was it like slowly going to like more out of like reach places, or but you
Yeah.
just went straight to Goat
So
Simulator?
when we
Yeah.
played in Olympia last time, I said Madden 04.
Yeah.
Antonio said Goat Sanctuary at one point.
Goat
Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator, sorry.
Like, this one's about Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
some old games.
I was gonna say Gex at some point.
Oh, Wii Sports.
Yeah,
Or
we
more Jam.
Oh, I said
Yeah.
We Play because there's this guy in this band who has a lot of copies of We Play. He's got like 20 of them.
Yeah.
And so we were doing a house show at his house. So I just said this song is about We Play.
Ah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you didn't let him in on that. He's just like, I have that actually.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
That's my
sure,
favorite
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Oh my god! In the amount of
stats.
times when we were first starting out that Jono would say this song's about Final Fantasy VII, and there would be like one guy at every show that's just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one guy gets so hyped.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a different guy every time.
Yeah,
It's
he's like, "Oh my god, I know that game."
yeah, right.
Yep.
That's the only thing I know about this fucking band now.
It's just like before every show, just like, all right, what is going to be the Final Fantasy VII guy? You just like
Yeah.
scan the room, like, I think it's going to be him. He's
It's
going to be the
that
Final
guy,
Fantasy
yep.
guy.
Yeah, I mean, if we eventually start saying Final Fantasy VII again, then I'll probably be on the lookout for the Final Fantasy guy.
Mhm.
Yeah. But the funniest part about that song is it didn't originally start off with as a Final Fantasy like lyrically,
Really?
like as a riff. I literally inspired off of JoJo, like
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
guitar
right.
riff. Beginning
I
of the,
remember
like,
that.
yeah, it's a JoJo reference and has nothing to do with JoJo lyrically. But that's kind of how it started, from like an anime to a video game. And there's no,
Antonio loves
Correlation.
anime.
It's
I like
the,
both.
It's the most weeb song
yeah, most.
that we have.
Yeah.
So the rest of the album isn't Weeb themed. It's just that's the one outlier.
I think that there is like hints of weeb throughout the album,
Yeah.
but that is the most like weeb for sure.
Antonio got the name for Sakura Bloom from Genshin Impact.
Impact.
So
Yeah.
like maybe it's like that one too, but other than that.
And then, you can also take into consideration that we have been releasing like AMVs for all the songs as well, if you want to go ahead and put
Yeah.
that in the weeb
The
category.
anime music
Yes.
videos.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
The
So-
No Requiem's the best one though.
Absolutely.
the best.
The best
AMV.
AMV, yeah. Because it just fits so well.
Mhm.
So this is your first EP. Do you guys have like anything else planned for like further in the future, or are you guys just mainly focusing on this release right now?
Dude,
Big
after
things
we
coming.
leave, I'm not gonna say this at all. Like these aren't leaving my mouth, but after this, we're going to Dylan's house to record demos for the second EP.
Nice.
Yeah, but he didn't say anything.
didn't
That's
say
not.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
That's not
say
on
it.
the record or
Allegedly.
No.
But,
Look.
yeah, I
all
didn't say it.
all I can legally say based off our contract is big things coming.
Ah,
Yeah.
classic. You
He has
should
a
post that.
contract and he has to
Yeah.
say that in every press thing we do.
Yeah, no,
Big
absolutely.
things
I
coming.
think I'm pretty sure I've said it in every podcast that we've done so far.
And
He will
pisses him
probably
off.
It
continue to
does.
do
It does. He hates it.
You'll be retired like for 20 years, but don't worry, big things coming.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's been your guys' favorite moment together so far? Is it this moment now? Was it first coming together? Was it your first show? What was like your biggest
Like this moment, like the podcast.
I don't want to say that. I didn't want to like obviously it's this. Like,
Yeah, of
you
course.
gotta-
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
This
you're
is-
really
this is the
asking what's number
pinnacle.
B.
It's only downhill from here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
being on a podcast that has 50 followers, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're
I mean,
50
look,
today.
no diss to the
51
other
tomorrow.
no diss to the other podcasts that we've done. It's cool to do a podcast with you because we are familiar with you because you've come out to shows and shit.
Yeah.
Thank
So that's
means a
pretty
lot.
cool. I think for me personally, the show we did with Designer Disguise in January was a pretty big highlight for me because that was pretty cool. That was a fun show.
Yeah, that one I was just a ball of stress and anxiety the entire time.
I liked it
Same.
because
had a
people
migraine.
called Dylan "Sexy Blues Clues."
Yeah, yeah. He had like this
I have a-
striped sweater
Yeah, I have
and
my-
a hat. He like, I
The
called him.
more
He
I
looked
think
like
about that,
Ness.
the more mad I am. You got a nickname, but nobody recognized that
And
I was dressed up as a
like
minion.
banana
Yeah,
minion.
he
had
was
a
dressed like a
yellow
minion. He had overalls
sweater.
and then a yellow sweater.
Yeah,
but like
I
he was
did it. I
being
looked like a minion.
subtle about it.
I think yours was too obvious. I think that's what it was.
that no one cared.
I think
Nobody brought you. You're saying that people talked to you about it like
Yes,
after the
yeah,
fact.
Yeah.
I'm just upset that nobody talked to me. Like
I
people
think-
would call you sexy Blues Clues to
I
your
think-
face.
I think it's because obviously I wasn't trying to do that, but they're like, I don't want to like ruin his day if he wasn't
That's true.
trying to be a minion.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure Riley told me that somebody like leaned over to her and said, "Hey, is Taylor trying to look like a minion?"
I was. Yeah.
He
Yeah, I
was a
spent like
beak-
$40 on a bit.
He was a beekeeper at one of our shows. too.
Yeah,
There was a
that was
Halloween
that
show.
was pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the full, like even the helmet and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
geez.
was
We
like
were
a
all-
real beekeeper.
We were all
suit.
normal, and he
Yeah.
was the only one that had like the beekeeper.
It was really
outfit.
funny though because one of the other bands that we played with, Kaizo, they were all dressed as
Yeah.
bees. Yeah.
No,
all-
no,
just
no.
the drummer.
They
drummer.
all had costumes.
Yeah. One of them was dressed as a bee.
And Lander was a bee.
Yeah.
And it just so
Coincidence.
happened that Taylor was a beekeeper. It was
Okay, I was
so
about to say,
weird.
like, did you see that and you're just like, hold on, I have an idea, I'll be right
No,
back.
I originally, when I thought about doing like a Halloween costume for that show, I wanted to do a wizard outfit, but wizard outfits are like 80 to $100. And I was like, that's way too much money for a joke. And I had a beekeeper outfit because the previous year I wanted to do like a family Halloween thing. So I had my dog and my cat dressed up like bees, and I was a beekeeper. It was super cute. My dog looks awesome in a beekeeper or bee outfit. But I just had the bee outfit still. That was also
Nice.
like $80, but I already bought it, so it didn't matter.
Bits at a discount rate. You love to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Oh, but to get back, I think that the EP is my favorite
Yeah.
moment.
What about you
What
two?
we have.
I think
so
it's.
far.
I would say now too, because it's like we're at a point where we're pretty much comfortable with everything that we've been.
Mhm.
You know, we've
Yeah.
we've written, practiced, and it's like now the focus is like stage presence, being confident with what we do, and
The
just kind of
future.
pushing more of the effort, not just musically, but also on stage as well.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's
and
probably-
I think there's definitely been a lot of growth from all of us as a band as well
so
on
Yeah.
stage.
that's my answer.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Also
So-
doing press, we've gotten a lot better at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to get a lot more costumes if you're going to be doing more press.
yeah, for sure.
More costumes?
Yeah, way more costumes.
He was gonna
Antonio.
do.
Oh, we should have done
got
it.
more.
We should have
I
brought a
know.
costume today.
Yeah,
For
You guys
me?
can do like the Power
For all of us.
Rangers.
Yeah,
Taylor was gonna do a Brian Griffin thing at one point.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
White sweater, white jeans, and a red belt. I kept trying to tell him to do a red collar though. I thought that'd be
Yes.
funny.
That would definitely set it off.
Yeah, that might be obvious too. Because I was going for like a subtle,
Yeah,
like,
so they don't notice
You
right
wanted to
away.
use
yeah, so
subtle
people are like
costumes.
questioning it, but then
You won't
nobody
see, like, a lot of
questioned me
people
about
going,
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
what's he doing?
Like, am I crazy? He looks like Brian Griffin.
He has gotten a lot of mileage out of the minion, the sweater from the minion.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then there was a
I like the
joke.
sweater.
Yeah, there was a joke for a while that he looked like Young Gravy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
the
gone.
first show I saw. You called
gone.
me.
Yeah.
Was that
But-
you that called him out on
Yeah,
that?
because we kept having this joke because Taylor's like, I don't look like Young Gravy.
Because his hair was like a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's
Like
it's
like
still
it's,
bigger
like
than it
it's,
should
like
be.
it's got some curl to it, like some wave to it, and it was just bigger. And he had the same facial hair, and I was like, "You're Young Gravy."
It was
Yeah.
also the
Now,
jersey,
he's
the
Mr.
jersey,
Beast.
too.
yeah, he is Mr. Beast now.
Oh,
We've
like that
gotten
one
some
less.
people asking.
you like that one?
That was my friend Oscar was the one that commented that.
I'm
and
gonna
then-
have to meet that guy.
And then one of my
Yeah.
friends got DM'd by one of her friends. Why does that guy look like Mr. Beast?
No.
Yeah, Daphne.
God,
Oh,
yeah.
damn it.
Oh
Damn.
gosh. Taylor,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Shave,
What do I do
your-
from
shave
here?
your
He
head.
already is dressed up then.
I
No
was about to say
matter
with
what.
the green shirt, maybe Shaggy Rogers.
Lean into it.
Oh, there you
We
go.
actually we
Just go for a
mentioned
different
Yeah,
character.
every time. Yeah.
Okay.
we've considered it.
No, Taylor, lean into it. Maybe people will send you money.
Yeah, honestly.
Is that how
I
Mr. Beast
can do
works?
some
Oh,
scams.
true.
He'll just like take a selfie. He'll be like, "Hey man, I want to do a video, but I need some funding for it. Can you send me $50? I'll give you $150 back tomorrow. I promise."
Oh my gosh.
God, you really are in tech. That's a very tech mindset.
Yeah.
I would never.
Goodness gracious. So yeah, every show now has to have a themed costume set.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Yeah.
so.
I was gonna go for that.
We'll do
after
the Scooby
mini
Gang.
thing.
We'll do
I
the
don't think
Scooby
I
Gang at some
can
point.
after the last show
Why?
playing without sleeves for the first
Oh
time.
yeah. Did that feel really
It was
liberating
so
for you?
nice.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
so much.
He
just
always
freedom
has.
of movement.
He always wears like a flannel, and so
Yeah, I've always worn either long sleeves or a flannel, or just something, and it was so.
This is like when I
So
was.
nice.
It's
See,
so hot in those buildings. too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you're not dying.
this
I
reminds.
am.
This reminds me of when I was a little emo bitch in high school, and I only
still
wore
are.
jeans in the summer, even. And then I eventually was like, no, I'm gonna actually wear shorts, and I was like, oh my god, my legs are free.
I am of the opinion. No, I'm not gonna say it because I wear shorts sometimes. But I was gonna say, if you are an adult, you shouldn't wear shorts.
Wow.
I'm not actually of that opinion. I've just heard a lot of people say it. And I'm like, do people really think that?
People with that opinion are fucking idiots.
They got pale legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got pale
me.
legs.
They
Me
skipped
too.
leg day.
Yeah.
They're white.
I was
Yeah.
just excited because yesterday was warm. I was like,
Right.
sick, I can
No.
wear
Dude,
shorts.
me
And then-
too.
Great.
I like literally got up today and I was like, yesterday was fucking hot and it was nice. I'm just gonna wear like a short sleeve shirt and shorts. And then I got out and I was like, it is freezing, but I need to go catch
is
my
not
bus.
freezing.
Okay, it's not freezing, but it's colder. And like I was like, should I go back and get a hoodie? And then I was like, no, I have to go catch my bus. And so I just decided against it.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what season are we talking? Are we in like fall, spring, or is this like second winter, or what are we doing right now?
Um,
I heard
Yes.
somebody describe this as March through May as still spring, because contrary to popular belief, it is still spring and it is not summer yet.
Yeah,
No,
that's
true.
fair.
Yeah, because I mean, I checked the weather this morning. I was like, "Say, it's gonna be like nice," and then I looked at the weather. I'm like, "No, we're going back to rain."
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah.
A timeless classic.
Yep.
We get one nice day.
Yeah.
At least before the last couple of years, it was always like in the morning it was crappy, and then at noon
It would
it
clear
would
up.
clear up, and then you get a whole nice afternoon. But
Yeah.
that damn climate change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never get tired of the rain.
I don't
Some people
either.
do.
I like the rain.
I get
Yeah.
tired of like when it's sunny for too many days in a row.
Me too.
I
Yeah.
partially moved out here because I like the gloomy weather.
Like it ruins my day. Like if I wake up and I see sun 2 days in a row, I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Who asked?
Yeah.
Right?
Who asked you to
Not
be
the
here?
best way to
Yeah.
wake up.
No.
Mm-mm.
And I don't handle heat well at all.
Yeah, no.
Like
No.
if it's warm, I'm miserable. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, see, I prefer the winter because you can at least control like
can layer up.
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
layer up. Like
Yeah.
you can wear like a thermal and then like some nice
Mhm.
thick pants and then like a coat and a shirt and shit like
Thermal?
that. Yeah, dude.
Are
you know.
we in
Some
Alaska?
Gucci slippers?
Yeah, if it gets, if dude,
Some
we
long
get
johns?
snow-
Yeah,
it
like
gets some
what are
long
you
johns on.
doing?
It gets. I'm a very cold person, man.
I guess it doesn't
Little known
get-
fact, Dylan, Jono is the coldest person.
I am the coldest person.
Period.
What would you say your sitting temp is right
on
now?
God.
For real though?
my
For real,
sitting-
no cap.
No.
My sitting temp is probably 40 degrees Celsius.
You could chill sauces in this, man.
God.
I'm the biggest bird. Sorry, that just came to my head and I had to say it.
Yeah, like 2-3 months ago, that was stuck in my head too.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what that
I don't know
is.
if I should say this, but there's a new TikTok sound that's been going on. I can say it because I'm Mexican though, so it's the Feliz Navidad song,
Mhm.
but then it's got like an old white guy voice, and it says "illegals in my yard."
Oh my God.
It's fucking great, and it gets stuck in my head a lot. You
That's
can cut.
awful.
You can cut that out if you need to.
It's
This band is pro-immigration. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
put it
Yeah.
under the mid G.
Yeah.
Mid-G,
And the
yeah.
answer
Mid-G.
takes
Yeah.
several.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about this band's ideology. Pro-immigration, pro Red Bull for everyone, except I don't drink it. And everyone has to punch Antonio in the face.
That is not true.
Literally everyone.
No, not
He's just a
everyone.
bully. That's
I
all.
He is.
He's a bully, but he falls on stage too. So
I
that's,
do.
That's
Yeah.
the karma
I do.
that I get out
Yeah.
of it.
I fell one time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I.
but
almost
you-
fallen in
Yeah,
like
but
every
you've
show we
almost
do.
fallen.
That's
every
true.
show.
If you
I
pay
was
attention.
I was tripping over the microphone cord at the last show, but that's also because we were all kind of drunk,
I wasn't.
except for Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but we all just we usually don't drink.
No,
before
not
this
almost
show.
never.
No, it was you.
It was not
You
Antonio.
You were peer pressuring people.
I did not peer pressure.
I
Hey,
don't believe
was a
you.
free-
I
Taylor-
was the first one to do it.
Taylor was the first one to do it. I didn't peer
Yeah.
pressure Taylor, and then I went up and got a drink, and Antonio followed me, and he
Yeah.
was like, "What are you getting?" And I was like, "A cider," and he's
Water.
like, "I might get that too."
Yeah.
So I didn't peer
It
pressure
was
Water.
a free
shit.
drink.
If
So.
you do vocals, you shouldn't drink before
Yeah.
you fucking play a show.
Yeah,
Antonio killed it.
Antonio
He-
did
I'll
kill
leave
Yeah,
it
it.
at
he
that.
did fine.
I'll leave it
He
at
was.
that.
It was. Great.
I did fine too.
I just had a
You-
headache.
yeah,
And a hushed silence falls over the room.
yeah.
yeah.
So did you go for the cider and still kill it?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
But before,
And it was like 20 minutes before we were fucking played.
chugging it.
So
He
he had a
chugged it.
pint,
Yeah.
and he just went, and it's
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's
I'm
the
done.
thing. I was slowly drinking mine until like maybe the last like quarter of it. Antonio chugged that shit.
He drank the entire thing in like 5 minutes.
and then he
Yeah.
was watching me as I was walking up stage. He was like, "Are you good?" Because I was just like stumbling as
Yeah,
I was
dude, he was fucking wobbly all over the place.
It's like, yeah, of course, I was born.
because he
ready.
doesn't,
I normally
he
don't.
doesn't drink like ever.
ever. Yeah.
Except for the worst possible time to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
apparently.
I don't know why.
I just wanted
What
to
a
test it
baller
out.
move.
I was
Right?
also really thirsty.
It was just a flex. This is how good I am at
Yeah.
our songs.
Yeah.
I'm going to impair myself.
Can I unlock
Exactly.
another superpower by doing so?
Yeah.
yeah.
So you just catch him out back like smoking Marlboro Red before the show, right? It's like, I got it handled, all right? It's fine.
My vocals increased.
Yeah, there you go.
Dad, don't worry, I got this.
You did your little jump.
Yeah, that was
I
the
did.
most dad I have ever felt. Because I was just
Drink
I'm
water,
so
Antonio.
disappointed.
Yeah.
All the kids
I am
were
so
drinking.
disappointed
Yeah.
in all the kids.
Yeah.
I won't do it again. Maybe.
Even Daphne was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. I mean, I think more so it all came down to Antonio drinking. Like,
Yeah.
from me and Taylor, it's kind of
normal.
you know, well, it's not
It's not-
normal.
Yeah, this is like
We
the
don't-
third time I've ever drank at a show.
Yeah, but like nobody's gonna be concerned about it. I don't think I've ever seen you drink at a show.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, "Is Antonio okay?"
Yeah.
Next time I just see him stumble on stage, I'm like, hold on, this is going to be good.
Get
You're
this
about
on
to get
camera.
You're about to get a special performance.
Next,
Yeah.
next time he comes out to a show, you got to drink just for him.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
please.
for sure. For
I'll just
sure.
bring like some secret stuff from my house. Be like, "Don't- this is gonna make you feel sing real great.
Oh man.
Don't
Make,
worry.
make that troll drink that guy who goes to all the death metal
Oh my
shows.
god!
The
I
troll
want to know
drink?
who that is.
I want to know who that is too.
Trolls.
What's the troll drink?
Somebody posted on Instagram that there's a guy who goes to death metal shows
Here in Seattle.
Oh, yeah,
in
local.
Seattle.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a local guy,
Uh-huh.
and he goes to death metal shows. And outside he has, they called it troll juice.
Interesting.
And he's
it
known
was
as the
like,
Troll Man.
It was like it's something.
He makes them under Fremont Bridge.
I was gonna say, is this
Oh,
like
yeah.
the Fremont thing, or
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never been to a death metal show out here, so I've
I
never
haven't been
seen
to a
it,
death
but
metal show in like 5 years.
I kind of want to go to one just to see if like I will encounter this.
just to see how obvious
legend.
it is.
yeah.
Next time Deicide's in town, let's go.
Riley just texted me. Did you know that Taylor Swift cheated on Calvin Harris?
I didn't know
Wow.
they were together.
It's the tangent.
Yeah.
Yep. This was something they were talking about beforehand. Like
Yeah.
they're like, we're not going to talk about the album at all. We're just going to talk about Taylor Swift's album from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has
We're
it
big
been
fans.
Yeah, we are.
Anyone with the name Taylor, really, I just like them.
The collective.
Yeah.
What about if they spell
Jonathan
it
Taylor
wrong?
Thomas.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Even if it's the middle name,
The
it's,
middle
it
name,
works.
too.
It's fine. Last name even. I've met a couple people with the last name Taylor.
That's
Great
weird.
people. Stand up.
I don't understand people who have two first names.
I knew
I
a
have two
dude
first
named
names.
Dylan
Zach
Patrick.
Gregory.
Yeah. Zach Gregory?
Zach Gregory. That's
That's-
an old friend from high school.
Shout out Zach Gregory.
Yeah, shout out. He's listening.
He is right now.
He's not listening.
He's in the walls.
That guy
He might
doesn't
be.
like me anymore.
I have,
he
a
doesn't?
unique,
No.
I have a unique last name, so
Antonio
I'm good.
Tandiama.
yeah. yeah.
So yeah, two first names.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Taylor
It's my
Harris.
first name, obviously.
I knew a guy named Harris Beck in high school.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Harris could be considered a first
Yeah.
name.
It shouldn't be,
No.
but that's
What's
fine.
your last name?
Thomas.
See?
There you go.
That was Zach Gregory's middle
Why
name.
am I surrounded by
No, it was.
It was, and it was Zach Thomas Gregory. Yeah.
Okay, so
Why am I surrounded by people with first names, two first names?
You just sound like a president in like the 1800s.
Yeah.
for real.
Oh goodness.
Mm.
So you guys, you're releasing your EP on May 19th, and then 3 days later you're gonna be back at the Funhouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so like, is that gonna be like? Are you guys gonna change up the set list at all? Is it gonna be like really heavy on the album, or are you guys gonna play some older stuff? Or
We haven't talked about
we
that.
already
Our current set
Play.
list. Yeah.
the entire EP
yeah.
and then one other song.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
we're already doing
we're
it.
probably not going to. We kind of switched it up to the EP being in there a little early, just because it was like,
Let's get it.
I
out
wanna
of
play
the-
this
yeah.
song.
Let's get
Yeah.
We
comfortable
want to get
with
it
it.
ready, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, because we're already playing 4 out of the 5 songs before,
you're saving on. You're holding on to one of them.
and well, no,
We
and then we just added it. We're like, okay,
as
it's
well.
the one song we don't play.
we got rid of our original intro, and then just
Yeah.
put that new one
It
in
was our
there.
debut single.
Our debut
Mhm.
single.
Which is
I feel
also,
like
you know,
at some point we need to bring Deadweight back.
I think so too.
Because especially on TikTok, I've had 3 people be like, "Yo, Deadweight's a bop," and I'm like,
No, I
Okay.
liked Deadweight,
a good
but
song.
I understand why we took it out for now.
"Yeah,
I should practice it again.
you should."
Just the
I was thinking
dun.
we should probably like re-record it,
Oh, yeah.
because like if we re-recorded it like better,
Remastered?
no, just
For EP3?
completely or 2
Oh,
with
yeah.
Taylor's vocals.
Yeah.
or 2
That's the
And
best.
then-
We're gonna
I
do a
think-
country version of the song.
Yeah,
Because-
exactly.
because it came on in the car the other day, and it was like, oh, this does sound really not great. Like it sounds fine, but it could be better.
We can move on to our current standards. Yeah.
That
I-
producer brain.
I still feel infinitely bad about when we talked outside and I didn't have my glasses on
Oh no, you're good.
and I could not see.
You're
shit.
good. You're good, dude.
I was like, he does look vaguely like Dylan, but I feel like the odds are like this isn't him. So,
wait. How blind are you?
oh, incredibly, I can't see.
Same. What's your prescription, if you
I'm-
know it?
I don't know.
Okay, mine's like -5 point something.
Yeah, I know it's bad,
Yeah.
but I remember like we met up outside the show and I was smoking.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" Like we were just like chatting. I was like, "So like, are you like what do you do around? Like, are you here to just watch the show?" He's like, "I'm with the
Dude,
band."
I just played.
played,
Yeah, I
dog.
was like, I was just like, "Oh, it is. Oh shit, it is him." I went in immediately. And I told Kyoko that, and she's like, "You fucking moron."
She's like, they're never gonna
No.
want us to come to shows ever again.
These are the guys you've been asking for like 3 months. And I'm like, no.
I've got like a kind of mild case of face blindness, like actually. So
Yeah,
when I
you'll
see
just-
somebody, I'm like, okay, I gotta remember what shirt they're wearing,
Yeah,
things like
yeah.
that.
It's like I know you, but I
Yeah.
can't quite put it together.
Everybody looks kind of the same to me. So like a lot of times playing in bands, right? Playing with other bands, I mean, people like have a coat on stage or something like that, or take it off before they go up there. And so I'm like,
forget.
okay, I think that guy was the guitar player for the band that just played, but I don't want to say good set. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
or when we played with Pine Box 3 times.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't
You don't
recognize
recognize
anybody.
Johnny?
Yeah.
How do you not recognize Johnny, bro? He's
Yeah.
got the stash.
I have
And
the
his colored
opposite
hair.
problem where I remember everybody way too much, and I don't want to seem weird by knowing exactly who they are.
Yeah.
So
He's an actress.
90% of the time, I will pretend that I don't know somebody
I
because
just
I
get,
don't want to be weird.
I just get
That's-
really overwhelmed whenever people come up to talk to us and they're like, "Hey, good set, man." I'm like, "Oh, "Thanks."
Yeah, you
That
don't want to be
last,
like, who are you?
Yeah.
The last show we played at the Funhouse, my friend Darius was the band, the instrumental band, and I've known Darius for like 8 years or something like that. I used to work with him, and I haven't seen him in a long time. And so when he came out, he looked different to me. He has a different hairstyle. He just has a different build a little bit. He's worked out.
He's jacked now.
Yeah. And so Dylan, after a little while, he was like, was Darius in another band like 10 years ago? I'm like, yeah. Do you remember the name? No. I didn't know him when he was in that band. It was a long time ago. And so he's like, I think I know him. I think I've seen him around in the scene before. And I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Dylan
No,
remembers
that's
faces.
So long ago. It was the same guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd know Darius before I did.
Yeah. Shout out to
I
Those
knew
in Agony.
Darius beforehand, and I knew Jorge from
Not Ashes of Existence.
From Ashes of Existence.
Sometimes,
What's Wrong?
sometimes we call him the band encyclopedia because like he just somehow seemingly knows like something about everyone.
That's what it is. Because like when I first moved up here, Facebook happened,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, everybody from the scene is like I'm adding all these people. So I just
Yeah.
never actually talked to them, but I know.
That's what I did
I
when I
know who
moved
they
out
are.
here.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, and I don't want to be like, hey, what's up, and then they'll be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
That'd be me. If anybody from Pine Box said, hey, what's going on? I'd be like,
Any of them?
any of them.
Even Brandon?
Especially Brandon.
Even James?
Even
Especially
James?
James. Yeah. They look the same to me, man. They got long hair.
One of them's blonde.
Yeah.
They have long hair. That's the only
well,
attribute
okay,
that I
James
know.
doesn't have long hair anymore.
Yeah,
he
he
cut
does.
it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No.
Maybe I'd recognize him now.
Mm.
It's
Maybe.
'cause he cut his hair.
Probably not.
Yeah. Probably
You can
not.
recognize the people in the Lion and the Sloth though.
They're very distinct.
No,
people.
you can't. No, you can't.
I don't recognize their drummer.
I can't recognize.
Oh, that was you.
That was me. You want to tell that story?
Yeah, so we played down in Olympia with the Lion and the Sloth, and
We went to get pizza before the show because we got there pretty
Pizza.
early.
And Jack is a tall guy with long brown hair
And a big
and
beard.
a beard
And
and
glasses.
glasses.
That's my antithesis.
So this other guy comes in, and I saw the guy earlier, and jokingly I was like, "Oh, hey, that guy kind of looks like
Jack.
fucking Jack." And then Jono goes, "Dude, Jack's here." I'm like, "No, I saw that guy earlier. That's literally just a guy with brown hair and glasses."
We were
And the-
arguing about it for like 5 minutes until the guy finally came out of the bathroom. And then we were just bursting out laughing because we were like not even remotely close looking like him.
It kind of looked like him. Look, when you have a beard like that, it covers your face. I'm just saying.
It was literally we have Jack at home.
It
It
was.
was. Literally was.
Yeah.
Maybe I have face blindness.
I'm nearsighted. That's why I wear these. Plus, yeah.
Horrible, horrible condition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible
Hate it.
condition.
You get into trouble with manager trying to talk.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I probably should not be as bad about this, but I try to talk to people, but I'm also really bad about trying to talk to people because I'm really awkward because I'm like, I don't want you guys to think we're weird and then not want to play with us ever again.
Yeah, no, this genre is full of weird people. Like,
Exactly.
super weird. I mean,
Yeah.
not as bad as pop punk, but don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I feel like weirdness increases like your likability, at least in this genre, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. It's great.
Thanks, John.
Everybody's weird.
Yeah, you're carrying it, man. You're crushing
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
dog.
Every
Yeah.
time we do like photos, he's like the only one that never stays still. He's just always just pointing out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
because
like,
you gotta have a goofy guy in the photos.
Yeah.
I think it's when you pretend that you're not weird. That's when you get people not liking you.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
'Cause
effort.
You seem like you're trying too hard.
Oh, you think I'm a try hard?
No,
Or people think I'm a try
When
hard?
you
if
try
I-
hard.
when I'm not weird.
I'm saying if you went so hard into don't be weird, and got all into your head, they'd be like,
Oh yeah,
You-
yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing the right
I s-
thing
I
by
got
not
you. I
But
got
that
you.
hasn't happened.
No, that
Yeah.
hasn't
Mhm.
happened. I tend to figure out ways to show the goofy guy side on stage.
If anything, it's helped us like build more character on stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's one of like the huge things that we were working on for a good year now, I guess. Trying to,
Yeah, our early shows were not good.
yeah.
They never are.
They were awkward.
Yeah.
yeah, like that video
Which
from
video?
the Avoid show.
Oh,
Like I watched it back and I was like, okay,
That was the
We're way
start.
better.
That was the start of the development for us, though.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Was it just like a stage presence thing, or just like
Yeah.
no
Oh my
chemistry?
A little bit of both. I think.
Yeah.
So like this is the first band that I've like fully performed in. Like we've recorded stuff, made EPs and shit like that. So obviously, I'm not super familiar with being on stage. My most experience was like being in a photo pit because I also do concert photography sometimes. But like not actually being on stage and talking to people. And so it was really weird because like I get in my head a lot because I'm a very awkward person at times, or I was. But eventually, like after a show we did in Tacoma, my girlfriend was like, "Hey, I'm a theater major. Let me give you guys stage presence training because you guys clearly need it right now."
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
"The music is good, but the vibe is not there live."
Like
Yeah.
didn't even tiptoe around. I was like, I'm gonna give it to you because you need it.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Not like a hey, like I could give you if you want. They were
And
just like a no.
she was
You're
right,
coming in
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that entire coaching thing started off as one broad statement, and then it ended up in like 5 minutes devolved into just everybody bullying Jono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
damn.
Because
You got to break me down.
he's stubborn.
I am stubborn.
He's a stubborn guy, and you gotta get him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
our practice space is like this size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that too.
drum set and amps and a shelf, a bunch of stuff, And so the thing that she said that really I think changed the way that we looked at live shows was you guys don't look like friends up there.
Yeah.
That was definitely-
the biggest thing.
That was
Yeah.
the big one.
That kind of like unlocked something in all of our brains. But before she came in, she was like, "Taylor, we're gonna really work on like making you look less stiff and less awkward."
You gotta-
because
you gotta
just
come
kinda, like
forward a little bit
stand in
more.
the back, like over behind cabs, and you just look kind of out of place.
Mm.
Then she walked into the room and she was like, "I know why you do this now, because I'm stuck like right here.
Yeah.
You say you're
Right next to
Dylan,
the drums.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck like right there, and Antonio and Jono are right here. Then there's cabs, so
Just like, this is
she's like,
normally
this
where I
is
stand.
yeah.
this is just what you know. So you just need to like work on it on your own time. I can't help you."
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, shit.
But those at
This
home, this is like a
sucks.
10 by 10 foot room.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
it's,
not very
big.
big.
Mm-mm.
It's got a lot of personality though.
It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
cute.
I like
Yeah.
this room.
It's a good room.
Cool room.
It's good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was basically what it was. Just you guys were pretty like stiff up there, just didn't move around.
Yeah,
a lot.
exactly. Because like I think, at least for me personally, like I didn't want to be like looking at a crowd and be like, they're making fun of me. Yeah. But I think just like knowing that I have like people up there who I'm comfortable with and who I'm friends with, like definitely helped. And I think
Who?
you guys.
Oh, okay.
You bringing people on stage? I don't know
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
who else are
dude.
you bringing?
Oh, dude, I'm bringing my homie Juan.
Are the friends in the room with us, Jono?
Yes.
So
So you guys also have a show on the 23rd of June at the Seattle Hard Rock Cafe. Is that like a newer booking, or has that been on the docket for a while?
We've had that since like March.
Yeah.
for a while, actually.
Jackson reached out to us probably in February.
Well,
Yeah,
weren't
it was
we?
before the
It was
Olympia
like
show.
it was like to the point that it had been so long that we almost reached out and said, "Hey, is this
Still happening?
a thing?" And then
Yeah.
that weekend we got hey, here's the flyer. Here's
Yeah,
everything."
because we were originally trying to book a show with them, because we were trying to do a 3-day run, and we wanted to have them do Tacoma with us. But Jackson was like, maybe we'll see. But we also have a show coming up if you guys want to get on
Yeah.
that. And we were like, hell yeah, we
Just do
do.
that Instead, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you guys like doing shows about like once a month or so? Is it a little more sporadic? Are you guys got a schedule or a tour coming up at all?
It's ending up being about
Once
one a month.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
down to do more than one a month.
Yeah,
But
like we've been trying to
Really?
book a couple like just like 3-day runs to like
Yeah.
get
that's hard.
that underneath us a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think we realized how hard it is booking in a place you have literally never played before.
Yeah.
But because
Yeah.
like you don't know the people. Like that's how
Yeah.
we've gotten every show is people have been like, "Hey, you want to play a show?" And we're
Except for
just,
like
yes,
the 2 that we've booked ourselves.
yeah, we've booked 2, but every other one is just people messaging us, "Hey, we have a show. It's
Yeah.
Skate. Do you want to play it?"
But it's not consistent. It's just
Like it's
yeah.
just kind of just
Yeah.
take what you can get in
Mhm.
a way.
Are you guys only playing in Seattle, or have you guys like branched out to other areas at all?
We did one in Spokane,
That one was
like
sick.
a house show kind of thing.
It was at a barber shop.
at a
was
barber
a barber shop?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
cool.
cool.
That was probably one of my favorite shows that we've done purely because of the setting.
In a room about this big.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was hella cool.
It
like
was
Yeah.
so cool.
we were also hella late.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we were the first band.
Fashionably.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like they pushed it back, not just because we were late, but because they're like more people will probably come out if we
And
push
they're
Yeah,
really
it.
because
chill
there was like a
Pride
thing.
parade. It was a pride.
Was
yeah,
it
it
a
was
Pride
yeah, it was
thing?
Spokane Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Riley and Daphne got there earlier, and they were like, "It's Pride," and I was
Oh.
like, "Oh hell yeah!"
um,
That one was cool because like it was also free, so people could just like walk down the street and
Yeah.
come into the shop if they saw a band playing, and like so the room got like decently packed.
Nice.
yeah.
I feel like it's like a rite of passage for a lot of bands, at least that come out of this show, because I think Memoir came on and they had like a very similar, like, yeah,
Mhm.
a guy had a birthday party and he wanted us to come to his house. We thought we were playing in the background. No, we're playing in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And like his parents are there and everything. Like it's just a giant house
Yeah.
party and they're playing in a bedroom.
I saw a guy make a post on Facebook about why do people play in Spokane, because Spokane is actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
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 Just a good energy there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really liked it. And the band that we played with, their name is 37. Shout out
Oh, they're
37.
so good.
Yeah.
They are lovely people. They like, they reached out to you because they like heard our single or
Yeah,
some shit.
we were just like they messaged the band Instagram and we just started talking about stuff and they're just like, "Oh, we should play shows."
And then they were like, we're doing a show at a barber shop. You guys should come out. And we were like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Let's go
Yeah.
on a fucking road trip.
And then we brought them over here and it was great.
Yeah.
Nice.
We did a
Yeah.
show trade. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wanna play
think
with them
it's
again.
just like the fact that if it's even if it's a far away kind of show, it's like if you see events like this happen, like I feel like it values so much more as
Yeah.
opposed to like in the city where everything else is like distracted with other events that are happening
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah.
But other than that, we've also played in Everett at
Tony V's
Tony V's,
down
and
in Olympia,
then Olympia and Tacoma.
in Tacoma, and then we're playing down in Portland in July.
July. And then we also, I guess you can say, played a house show in Edmonds
Yeah.
a couple months ago.
Okay.
So,
So
Yeah.
we've kind of stuck to this
Yeah.
general area and then
Slowly
Spokane.
kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
merging. Oh, okay.
We're hoping to at least make it down to Portland a little bit more this year, if
Mhm.
possible.
I want to go to California.
I would love to go to
There's a ton
California.
of California bands that are just dying to play with us for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah. I don't know how they keep.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
I want to get over to Bend too.
When I posted
You
the
wanna go home?
flyer for
Yeah,
the
it's
Yeah,
Blind
just
Wolf
'cause
show,
I have a lot of people. Yeah.
Forrest, the guitar player for Lucretia, he sent me a message after he like replying to that, and he was like, "Dude, Blind Wolf are so sick." I was like,
They are.
Oh, nice.
how do you know Blind Wolf? What's going on? This is crazy.
I feel like Forrest knows everybody.
I feel like
Yeah.
Forrest is like the U of SoCal.
Probably.
There's
Yeah.
a band I want to bring out here before they get super big, so that we can at least play with them once. Roman Candle.
Well, they're already.
I know, but they haven't
Fair.
played in Seattle, and so I think we could totally figure out a way to bring them out here.
Yeah.
We just gotta find a skate park.
No, they would totally play at like Funhouse.
We'll
I
lure them in
think.
with a skate park.
Yeah.
Have you guys played at a skate park before?
They
We
shot
shot
a
a
video.
video.
We shot a
at a
video,
skate
yeah.
park.
Oh, yeah?
Before
Yeah.
Taylor.
Before Taylor came into the
Yeah.
band.
Oh, okay.
Our first music video was at a skate park that we reserved.
Yeah, we reserved it
Yeah.
like good boys.
That's
And-
so punk rock.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
know.
It
I
was-
had
to the
to.
proper authorities.
I had to
and
get.
everything?
I had to get event insurance.
Yeah.
Real? I've heard about that.
That was so hard to do because I would.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, I'd have to contact. Well, because they wanted it for some reason. Because it was like a city parks thing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're like, "Oh, we need this," and it was crazy because I messaged like 3 or 4 insurance companies, and they're just like, "Yeah, totally." And then I got into the details, and they're like, "I don't think we have anything for that. I don't know how to do this, and I don't remember how it ended up working out."
But it did.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
You just be like, oh, yeah, of course we have it. Duh,
Yeah.
idiot.
And then-
And
well,
then
and
just,
then-
like,
Yep.
just went
one
right
of them,
through.
I got 2 quotes, and one was like $2,000.
What?
And then the other one was like, I don't know, like $80. And I was like,
Yeah, I'll do the
sure,
$80
totally,
one.
let's- Yeah.
Yeah.
They cover the same, right?
There's literally
Yeah.
not going to be anybody else there, so we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
actually needing it.
Although, funny story from that one. So, because we reserved the skate park, it was in Spanaway, and so like, you have to like go through their rec center building to actually get into the skate park.
Yeah.
Like you can't get in from the outside, and so there was these kids who hopped the fence because they got told at the front desk that it's reserved for the day and they can't use it, right? And so they hopped the fence and started just doing shit, right? Just like skateboarding, doing their tricks and stuff like that. And then security comes to chase them out. And we were going to ask one of the kids if he could be in our video because we were like, we could get some cool shots of guys skateboarding because none of us are actually that good at skateboarding.
Yeah.
And then right as we were about to go ask him, security comes up to him and he gets fucking pissed,
He
dude.
gets real mad.
He's like, they just want to be rock stars. And like,
playing rock stars. Fucking, what are they fucking doing?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, now I don't care that you're
Yeah.
going to get kicked out
So then-
because
Yeah.
you're
They're-
kind of a dick.
They were trying to kick him out, and then he comes back in last minute, do one more like flex just to like go on just doing a bunch of like half pipe tricks and stuff, and then runs off again because he
Yeah.
knows he's like, I'm already in trouble.
Yeah.
But
That's
him-
like, and he totally eats it on the last trick.
I
No,
wish.
I wish. That would have been really
I
funny.
wish.
Karma.
yeah,
Teenagers, man.
yeah, no, for sure.
They scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, you should use that in a song. I don't think anyone's done that.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
No.
New Jersey? Never heard of it.
Yeah.
I try not to think about it.
No, fuck New Jersey. There's only one good thing that's ever come out of New Jersey, and that is My Chemical Romance.
I thought you were gonna say Jersey Shore.
Senses fail.
Census fail. Saves the
I'm
day.
indifferent.
Thursday.
I'm indifferent about most of them.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thank you, scientist.
Yeah.
Are they from Jersey?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know where I thought
That's
they
why
were
they
from.
never. That's why they never tour out here
Yeah.
anymore.
I've never seen them on a bill out here. You're
I
right.
know. They haven't been here in like a year. I think the last time they were out here.
That's
Yeah.
upsetting. Every time Dream Theater, this is really not related at all. Every time Dream Theater makes it out here, I miss the show.
Yeah.
Somehow there's something else going on. Like 2016, I was in school.
Hmm.
It was my senior year. They came and I had to go to school, so I couldn't go.
Pussy.
And then the year after that they made it out here, I went to Oklahoma, so I couldn't see them then.
Uh-huh.
And then this year they're coming out here with like Animals as leaders and Devin Townsend, and I was like, oh my god, this
Hell
is a
yeah,
sick
yeah.
show. I'm gonna buy tickets right now. And then I went and looked at the date, and I was like, that date sounds familiar. What's going on that date? And so I looked. NoFX is doing their final tour that weekend
Mm.
on the Saturday that they're gonna be here. So I'm like, fuck, I got tickets in a hotel room to go to that. So now I can't see them again.
Oh no.
I don't even really like Dream Theater anymore. I just feel like I need to see them.
at least once.
Yeah, because I've been planning on it for years.
Yeah.
Years
It's
ago.
upsetting.
Oklahoma, man.
Yeah,
Where dreams go to die.
exactly. I was
We
gonna
need
see
to-
Slipknot out there too, and that went through.
Oh, in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
God. Goodness.
We need to try to do more with Memoir. They were cool.
They were
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
I like
Memoir was
them.
really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But But yeah, I mean, this has been good. Before we wrap up, is there any like shout outs you guys want to do or
Taylor Swift,
yes.
Yes.
gold every time.
At her.
1989.
Yeah,
Greatest
1980
album.
is-
Greatest album.
It's
Yeah,
better
of all
than
time.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually believe that. Just on the
Larry
record.
David.
We're gonna cut
Larry,
that.
Larry, Larry David is a
has
dog.
that dog in him.
Big shout outs to Larry David.
Big
yes,
shout.
absolutely.
Also, I just want to say, if Buff Corral ever hears this, I hope he does one of our songs.
we will send in the lyrics.
I
and
will send him the lyrics.
I'll give him $15 personally.
Yeah,
First, I'll walk to his house.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
And a crisp.
I'll do it
15.
with him.
$15 bill.
Yes.
I'll stand in front of his fucking closet mirror and do the fucking dancing with him.
We will dance with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll
Oh,
give
but
him
also,
$15.
yeah, EP, Blossom, May 19th.
Yeah.
we
go-
like didn't talk about it at all, but
If you want to.
Yeah.
I
3 of
mean,
the songs are out already. We remixed them, got them remastered.
Shout
They're
out to Jaden.
way better
Yeah.
now.
That song, all of them are fucking good. Go stream that shit. Go pre-save that shit. Go to our shows at the Funhouse on May 22nd and at the Hard Rock on June 23rd.
and then
Yeah.
go listen to Taylor Swift.
And then go listen to
Yeah.
1989
Only-
by Taylor Swift.
Only stay for our sets.
Especially if you're feeling 22.
Yes. If you're feeling any younger, any older, we want nothing to do with you.
Pastel Faces Taylor Swift headlining tour fall 2023
For
confirmed.
2024.
2024.
We need to hear.
Yeah.
We're playing
Eras
stadiums
Tour
soon.
2 featuring Pastel Faces.
And Baby Keem.
We're playing stadiums next year in Southeast Asia.
What?
We're going to Japan.
That's not Southeast Asia.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yes, it
not.
is.
That's North.
That's literally
That's
just Asia.
Northwest Asia.
No, we're going to
Cut
Japan.
it there.
Japan is Japan's like Northeast Asia, isn't it?
Oh, it is
Yeah.
Northeast. Fuck.
Yeah.
I always confuse East and West. I'm not good at
No.
cardinal directions.
Hey, to be fair, you can go there by going west. from
That's
here.
true. See.
So-
All right. Cool.
All right,
I'm
fair
still
enough.
technically right.
Can we name a single Southeast Asian country?
Yes. Thailand, Vietnam,
Indonesia.
Cambodia, the Philippines.
That I was about to say Korea. I'm like,
No,
no,
other way.
stop.
Laos.
Magnolia.
Yeah.
Magnolia. Mongolia.
Thank you for
Magnificent.
acknowledging Laos. Very underrated
Laos,
country.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
the
Laos.
joke is I actually have like an okay understanding of geography.
Shout out Pol Pot.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Take that out.
Jesus Christ. Says the guy with the glasses prescription.
Yeah.
I have glasses and I
Please,
love Pol
please
Pot.
cut out that shout out to Pol Pot
Oh, yes.
in the final
Awesome.
edit.
Actually cut out everything around that and just post shout out. Pol
Welcome
Pot.
to the show. Shut up, Pol Pot. Come out with 20 seconds. See you later.
That'll be the preview. Do you do previews for episodes? Yes, just that'll be it. That's the
Shout out
preview.
Pol Pot. Pastel Faces 2023. Shout out Pol Pot.
Actually, just cut it up. Shout out Taylor Swift. Shout,
Shout
out
out
Pol
Pol
Pot.
Pot. They are the same
Mid-G.
person.
Mid-G, yeah.
Mid-
Mid-G. Shout out Pol Pot. We are Pastel Faces.
It's like, what's that? It's a band T-shirt. Like, are you sure it does? It does not say anything about a band. A lot of confusing ideologies. Though.
Shout out Margaret Thatcher.
Oh no. Winston Churchill.
Biggest
was my
girl
boy.
boss.
Is this what getting canceled is like?
Yeah.
I could feel it in the air.
He's just digging.
Yeah.
Jono's just digging. He's
I'm
like,
just-
oh, I messed up. I gotta keep going.
Who's the worst person I can think of?
But thank you for having us on your
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
This
thank
has
you
been a
very
lot of
much.
fun. Sorry we didn't talk too much about Blossom. We're just very tangential people.
No, you guys are totally okay. I'm glad I finally got you guys on here.
Yeah.
thank
Let's
you.
do it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
I will be sure to see you guys on the 22nd and June 23rd.
Hell yeah.
Please come out and see them. They post a lot. I have their handle right down there. I'll post all the links to all their singles, albums, the shows that I got coming up.
Follow
So
us
check them
on
out,
TikTok.
guys. Yeah, follow them on TikTok. Put that link down there as well. And thank you guys for joining us, and thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I feel it taking over me. This is how valuable if the canvas starts to bleed.